So this morning we got the skid steer or the swing steer over there running, getting warmed up. My sister here hasn't really ran anything other than a tractor, and it wasn't very much, but we're going to show how easy it is for someone that virtually has no experience with any kind of machinery, especially one with a loader, how easy it is to figure this machine out and take off running with it. So, any hot swarm?
I don't know. I'm excited.
So this will be her very first getting into it and running the machine. So we're going to let her run around a little bit, get the hang of the steering and the loader, and then we're going to have her load some snow from right over there into our dump trailer and see how she does. So just going to let her plug around. So from the first scoop to this third scoop, you can tell how much smoother and more comfortable she's getting with the turning and everything. She's having a little bit of trouble memorizing the pattern of the loader, the up, down, and dump and everything, but other than that, she's getting the hang of it very fast. She got her a real good scoop this time. So, first time operator, running a loader and everything. What'd you think about it?
I thought it was really easy, actually. It took me a minute to get used to the, which way it made it go up and which way it made it go, scooping and stuff. But other than that, it was really easy.
Was it good and smooth, like you felt in control of it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a little weird because where you turned, sometimes it was like, oh, I'm turning this way, but you're still turning that way. But that didn't take long to get used to at all. But that was the only thing that was weird at first. But other than that, yeah, it was really smooth riding and everything.
I feel like it had plenty of power for all you're doing and everything.
Yeah, it had a little bit more power than what I expected, actually. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So, overall, is it easy to learn?
Yeah, I mean, I just got in this today, and I made 3 scoops into the dump trailer, so I think it's pretty easy to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. Alright guys, so we got it unloaded. We've been pushing around in the manure piles and stuff, reading up on the manual, so there'll be a lot more to come, and probably a whole video just going over everything and all the little ins and outs of it as we go along with it and things. But as it sits, driving it around in the snow, pushing into the manure pile, me and Dad both think it's got plenty of power, of lifting power. It doesn't really break traction. It doesn't want to. So it moves around pretty good and nice turn radius. Now, the articulation is a little weird, so it'll kind of come to us as we use it more and more, but it's kind of odd feeling anyway. But I'll pop the hood. Ooh.
Okay, so Henry, you got to go through what we're looking at here. We got
Okay.
the Kohler
V-twin. So this machine is powered with a Kohler V-twin. It's a 38 horsepower model, ain't it? So
yeah, now the bad boy. This is the company that invented this particular machine, and Bad Boy purchased that company, and they're making theirs with a different engine.
yeah,
They're using a Briggs Vanguard that is 40 horsepower. This is the 38 Kohler.
yeah. Here, it's hot. But something that I'm noticing now that we got the hood open and looking around, these hydraulic lines, the big drive hydraulic lines, they're not super hard to get to like other skid steers. Other skid steers and things, the motor is deep inside, and so is the pumps and lines and everything. So I think maintenance will be a lot easier.
Well, so the hydraulic fluid filter is right here on top. So evidently you just take a crescent wrench or something to open up here. I don't know whether it's got a canister style element that you replace. I guess so.
Yeah, I would say so.
And then the hydraulic fluid fill is right next to it.
Yep.
This is a air-cooled engine, so there is no radiator to worry with. There's no coolant to mess with. Here you can see the 500-pound counterweight. That was optional. The rear remotes, I think, are optional on the Bad Boy. I don't think you can get the rear remotes if you don't have the cab.
Yeah, their base machine doesn't have glass or anything. It's just an open station and no rear hookups or anything like that.
I think
it is. I looked at it.
This one has heat. It's not air conditioned.
Yeah.
It does have heat. It's so slick out here that we can barely walk, but the tires, they're like a low pressure turf kind of tire, and I really didn't much like them. I didn't think at first, but the way they're driving around here on this ice,
they're pretty good.
they seem like they're doing pretty decent.
I mean,
I'm literally standing here sliding, trying to get around the machine to show you, and the machine seems to be driving around okay. And even pushing into the manure pile wasn't bad. Now we have a couple of attachments coming that are not MAC company attachments. They're just standard skid steer attachments. There is a couple of little spacers that you have to use. They're here on the front.
let me see if I can get those actually.
Watch that button.
Yeah. Well, it ain't as bad now that you was scraping some other stuff. So. Yeah.
So they're stored under the seat, and that's all.
Yeah. All this does is under here there's two little tabs, and that drops down in there.
So this is exactly the same as a standard skid steer. It's just shorter. They call it a low profile.
Yep.
And so when you want to use a standard skid steer, you just unhook from this bucket, drop those one in each side, drop them in, and then you can hook to any standard skid steer. I think that bad boy has done away with that.
Yeah.
I think the bad boy machines
They're all just
are
standard.
just a standard skid steer.
Yeah.
The low profile, the reason they did it was to get a shorter bucket so you got better visibility out to the cutting edge, and it does seem to work pretty good.
It does.
But that was a feature that Bad Boy elected, I think, not to keep. So anyways, this is just an initial look.
Yeah, there'll probably be a much more in-depth video.
Well, the weather's supposed to get much better next week, and
we should have our
the 60s.
Yeah, we should have all of our implements in at that time.
The implements should be in Monday, so we'll probably do a long operating video. We've got a huge manure pile over here to move, and we need to clean the feed pad off again as well. So should be lots of action video coming up.